Allentown was a city like a lot of other Rust Belt cities in the Northeast and Midwest. We weren't growing, we weren't seeing development. In fact, we were probably on the brink of bankruptcy. And that whole scenario has changed. Allentown, over the course of the last 10 years, has remade itself. It's really a story of a rebirth.
Allentown is the third largest environment, let's call it, in Pennsylvania, and at one time was more of a core in terms of business than it is now. And so there was a desire and intent to really take advantage of this wonderful area in the Lehigh Valley.
One of the key components of all this new development and revitalization that's happening in the city is revolving around City Center and the City Center development. We have close to 1 million square feet of new office space that's going up. We have thousands of new jobs coming back into the urban core, professional jobs that are really driving a whole new economy within our downtown.
National Pen was very pleased to become involved in this project at the very beginning. As soon as it was announced and really was on the drawing board, we committed to be part of it. We wanted to be here in downtown Allentown, where we've been part of the community for more than 100 years.
You can build all the beautiful buildings in the world you want, but if you don't have a secure environment for people to really relax and feel at home, have a reasonable expectation of security, then the development does not achieve all that it can.
Being in downtown Allentown obviously presented a series of challenges because a campus environment in downtown Allentown has never been done before. So providing a safe and secure solution for City Center became important to us.
When we decided to put up a camera network, we wanted to make sure we had the best products available. And so we worked with CSi to not only install those, but to make sure that we had the best capabilities that were on the market. And Honeywell is obviously at the top of their field, and we wanted to make sure that we had those products within our city so that as we built out the system, we had capabilities and technology that would grow and expand and develop as our city grew and expanded and developed.
What we're providing for City Center is not just video cameras, not just door locks with card readers. We're making those things work together. And I think that's what provides a very robust solution for them. For example, their parking garage has communication, has intercom system. They push a button, video pops up on a video wall, alerting the security officer that somebody called. And not only do they have the audio communication, but they could visually verify what's happening at that given moment. When we were designing the system, we began to work very closely with Allied Barton, who was being awarded the contract for the security officers.
We were able to get training for our supervisor, as well as some of the officers that started this project with us well in advance of us ever setting foot on the property. So they were able to facilitate this training back at our home office and step onto the property with a certain level of confidence and understanding of the systems that they would be expected to use.
The operators rolled in here on day one. They knew exactly what they were looking at, exactly what their task at hand was.
Working with CSi has been a tremendous experience for us. They're very knowledgeable, very thoroughly trained on the Honeywell system, and were able to quickly show us how to use the system and set it up for what we need. We were very happy to hear that Honeywell was going to be providing the system here at City Center. We already have other Honeywell systems in use at our other locations, and we're very pleased that we would be able to integrate the security needs here with those that we already have at our other locations.
Honeywell has a very open architecture in terms of what it can do, and that became something very important in our early conversations to make sure we were providing an open platform so we could bring in building systems, HVAC, building automation, fire alarm. So we weren't just creating a closed environment for video surveillance and access control, but we're actually creating a more open environment so that they can continue to scale according to their needs as they grow at City Center.
It's very rewarding because I'm dealing from the ground up and able to help create an environment that tenants enjoy and can appreciate, as well as other guests of our other developments.
This has been a tremendous project from the beginning. There's been a lot of excitement as soon as it was announced. It's a great revitalization of the neighborhood, and we're very happy to be part of that.
I think the City Center project goes to show the openness of the Honeywell architectures. It also shows the value of an integrated solution. It also shows the value of a partnership. Here at Honeywell, we pride ourselves in our partnerships with our end users. We want to make sure that we listen, and we listen clearly, and make sure that we meet the goals with our products now and in the future.
Allentown is becoming a safer city. Some of it has been on the policing side itself, but a lot of it has been driven by technology. And that technology that CSi and Honeywell brought to the table was critical in us seeing those decreases.
City Center is putting Allentown on the map. I mean, it's huge for the city of Allentown. And City Center is at the center of that, no pun intended, but they are. It's so significant that the impact of City Center will last for decades into the future.